All right, welcome back, folks. As promised, I'm going to do a quick video today of this RYOBI 40-volt carbon fiber weed eater or weed whacker, trimmer, whatever you want to call it. But first, I want to show you what I'm replacing here. I'm replacing an old Works. This is probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. Works trimmer, and it's done really well. I keep 2 batteries, one on charge at all times, and they do all right. The trimmer will actually trim pretty much, especially with both batteries, it'll pretty much trim everything I need trimmed around the entire yard, front and back and sides. Where I run into problems is when I want to use the trimmer and the blower. And of course, there's a Works blower here. Here's one of the batteries. I'm going to show you a couple of the options here on it. It's got one light on it. I've got one charger. It's not a fast charger, but it's a 20-volt system. I'm not gonna say it's top of the line when it came out, but it was. So what caught my eye when it came out, and I can't complain. It's done pretty good. But that's what I'm replacing with the trimmer and the attachable blower there. Jet fan blower. I could have got a backpack, or I could have got one of the Whisper Quiet blowers, which this is supposed to be quiet also, handheld. But since I was paying the money for this, why spend another $200 or $150 on a different type of blower? This costs $69. So, all right. Hopefully, all I should need to put this thing together is a screwdriver, flathead. Try to do an open box one-handed here, folks. If I have to put the phone down, then I'll just edit or try to edit it. So, it comes with is the charger. Now, this looks to be the same type of charger it came with the lawnmower, which is great. So it means that's the rapid charger. Tired of fighting with the box here. Charger now here. Alright. So this is what was whole binding in the box here. Basically, this is all your accessories. Not accessories, things that mount onto the shaft. Let's see what's inside. Here's the trimmer. Handle. This is probably the battery. All right. What got me on this is the reason I picked this one over the other. This is carbon fiber. #1 carbon fiber. Hopefully it'll be strong. It's light, and it is lighter than the other one. Now this was $229. The other one, which was identical, other than the carbon fiber, was $199. So I'm spending $30. Again, I apologize about the wind, folks. It's a windy day. I spent $30 extra for the carbon fiber, basically. Now they have 3 models out. They have this one, which is the carbon fiber. They have one identical to it that's not carbon fiber, and they have another one that's not brushless. This is brushless here, folks. Got 2 models that's brushless. One carbon fiber, one not, and the one that's not brushless. This one is a little lighter, not much, just a little. This is the head that comes with it. This is your traditional bump style head. Supposedly you can load the line in here in like 60 seconds or so. Your handle here, you mount the handle on here. Yeah, it's really tough doing this stuff one-handed, folks. All right, of course, this is your wonky stuff where you pull a line and enter it, which I did with the lawnmower already. All right, this is the guard here, and there's a plastic piece in there. Basically, it fits over and around your shaft. Here, the metal part of the shaft here, and it's real wide. It works fairly decent. That's what I'm going to need the screwdriver for. Need the screwdriver for attaching that there. That should be the only thing I need an actual tool for. Then you have your mounts for your other types of weed eating stuff here. These blades, the blades and the wires, I believe. Put your blades here for big brush and hard stuff. Then this is the tool that you use to spool your wire up or your line up. And these are pre-cut pieces of wire. Don't know exactly how. This probably goes in the spool here, which looks like it's just some extra wire for the spool there. And then this is pre-cut to length, maybe to use on this here. Feed through these lines, these holes. All right, folks, real quick. This metal piece slides. This piece here slides into the plastic, and then you take this bolt that was on there and bolt it right on. Also, don't forget to take your tape off your line cutter there on your guard. It sticks out wider on one side versus the other. So if you're left-handed, you put it on one side, and of course if you're right-handed, you don't have it stick out on the other side. Now over here, where you attach the attachment, because this is what they call a universal attachment type of tool, where you can get multiple tools and attach it, like your gas powered stuff. I'll get this in a second. This ratchets, which is kind of neat, and it has 3 different holes. So if you have like an edger, for example, you want to tilt one way, you can put it in the hole over here, so you can adjust it. That's really neat. All the other tools I've ever seen, at least I've worked with, it's only had one hole to attach things. Also, while I got this thing still rolling here, the battery came with is a 4-amp-hour battery. And if you guys remember my lawnmower video, I got a 6-amp-hour battery. So, of course, I can use this in the lawnmower. This is usable in the lawnmower also. Give me more runtime there. And I can use the lawnmower batteries on this to give me more runtime on these. Of course, it's going to be heavier. Together, I'm going to demonstrate it for you folks here in a second, but I'm probably going to wind up using my lawnmower battery, because this has only got one light. So use my lawnmower battery. I'll show you something about this quick spool. I didn't know much about it until now. Still don't know a lot about it. So the way it works, I believe, is you take this wire like this here, or your normal wire, as long as it's the right sizes. You feed it through. Once you run out, you feed it through. I think it goes all the way through. And then you take this tool here, put it around there, and you spin it the right way, whether it be clockwise, counterclockwise, and you wind it until you get all the line filled up in here inside this head, and then it locks in place. So that's why they call it a 60-second spool, because once you stick the wire through, as long as you got plenty of wire on each side, you just riddle it up. And the difference between a lawnmower battery and the weed eater battery. So I don't think I'd want to be using that lawnmower battery every day on this weed eater. So actually not that much heavier. I mean, it is heavier, but not compared to the size. But we'll be using it today just to try it out. We're gonna put this other one on charge here. One thing I didn't mention, guys, is they actually sell a combo where you can buy the other trimmer, the brushless, not carbon fiber, with a blower, with a handheld blower, $300. Pretty much the same as this costs, separately, like this, separately. But of course, you get the carbon fiber with buying them separate like this and making it one tool. this thing is like super light. Really light. I mean, that may be 2 pounds, maybe. All right, this is the trimmer here with the 6 amp hour battery on it. It's pretty big battery. The trigger has a safety. I'm trying to do this one-handed again, folks. It has a safety. It won't engage until you press this down, which is neat. All right, so this is a safety. And this safety, once you press it, then depending on how far you pull the trigger, depends on how high it revs up. So if I barely pull it, all right, well, we really didn't have a lot to cut today, folks, but it's actually pretty well balanced, even with this big old battery on here. It's not that bad. I got to get used to trying to edge with it. I'm used to actually using an edger, but with this torque that thing has on it, I could actually probably use this to keep from having to grab the edge out. So what we're gonna do is gonna get the blower out and we're gonna blow the sidewalk off. Taking the battery off just for safety. But basically you unscrew this, press down on it, and then you take your other attachment and you try to line it up. Now with this blower, it probably really wouldn't matter too much which hole it went in, but I'm gonna go in the center hole, pull it back out, so it pops out, and we ratchet it now. And that's how you switch them out. Alright folks, we're gonna try this and see what it does. just to conclude the video real quick. So far, right now, I'm glad I bought this attachment. This is definitely a lot stronger than my little works blower that I had. I toyed around out here in the yard with this thing, with this 6 amp hour battery, and I've used two bars. A little more than I thought I maybe should have used, but we'll see how it holds up. I like it. It's well built. It's well designed. I mean, of course, it's a lot like a battery powered trimmer, just the way it's designed, and you know, they've had years to work on this design with just battery power and gas powered trimmer. So I like the way it winds up real slow when you pull the trigger, and just overall, I like it. It's gonna be good. This is unsponsored, also, folks. I don't know if I mentioned that. All my videos are unsponsored, unless I tell you otherwise. All right, folks. Well, I'll keep you folks updated on how it works and how it goes in the future. Thanks. If you would subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. I got more upcoming videos on the car and just garage stuff.